Hello friend, welcome to my channel. So today we are going to see how to create worker nodes in EKS cluster. So we have seen how to create a cluster in earlier tutorial. If you haven't seen that, I would suggest you to see this first and then come back to this video where you will see how to add worker node or managed node group. Right, so this is a cluster we have created in first tutorial and I will give you link of that tutorial in description for this video so that is easy access for you. Okay, let's get started. So this is cluster what we created in first place. So you can see there is no node group created, so we cannot create a pod or any application workload on this particular cluster till you have node group. So let me create one cluster node group, select role. I have EKS node for this particular worker nodes, and you can refer to the document and see what needs to be created there. So let me just show you that role, like EKS node EC2 role, right? I just want to show permissions attached to that, right? So you can just pretty much create this manually, create role and attach these policies. Amazon EKS worker node policy, Amazon EC2 container registry read only, right? So once this IAM role is there, you just attach it to this particular EKS nodes, and like we'll just keep everything as is and next, right? I'll just accept whatever is default given here, and desired I'll have it 2 nodes desired, minimum size is 2 and maximum size is 2. Here you can add or change it if you want. You can just make one node desirable and just make it 1 that is also okay for tutorial, and this is up to us, right? And then just next, and these are 2 subnets took by default, and we'll just go next. Okay, so you can see whatever configuration or whatever details we have chose for this particular node group, and you can see these details and just create node group. Once you click on create, right, what I have seen, it takes really long time, like at least I'm expecting it to take 10 to 15 minutes. So what I'll do is I'll just pause this video and come back when we are ready. And before I go, right, just last one thing I want to show you, kubectl, like this is a connectivity to our cluster, and I have seen or shown that in my earlier tutorial. So please do see that so that you know what I am doing here. Get nodes, right? So still it didn't detect that node group is getting created, but what I have seen is when node group is in progress, you can see that 2 nodes are added here, but they say that it is not ready. So let's wait for that to happen. But for now, what I'll do is I'll just pause the video and come back. Okay, so you can see media node group creation failed, and if you go into health issues, you can see node creation failure is the error message. Yeah, so I didn't remove that error, like it was erroring out when creation of this nodes. I could see that EC2 instance are properly created, but still somehow they were not able to get into EKS cluster. So what I did, I just troubleshooted and just found that the error it was showing, right, node creation failed, it is mostly related to permissions. So what I did, I just went to the documentation just to confirm that whatever node IAM role is needed, right, it has all the policies what is needed. So you can see that when I showed you that IAM role, right, it has this 2 policies, Amazon EKS worker node policy and Amazon EC2 container registry read only policy. But I missed this one, Amazon EKS CNI policy. So that was not there, and I added that. And after that change in IAM role, which I'll just want to show you once. Yeah, so I added this policy, and after that I waited for a few minutes, and I can see that this both the nodes are added to the cluster, and it's looking great, right? So this I think resolve the issue, but we'll just see. And while I was troubleshooting, right, I found very nice blog from AWS which explains multiple reasons why it could happen that worker node cannot join EKS cluster. So what I'll do is, and last update is very recent, 25th 2023. So what I'll do is I will put the link to the troubleshooting guide as well, so that troubleshooting blog, so that in case you get any issue, right, you can refer that. So you can see that exact same thing or same permission is mentioned here, EKS. We missed it from the documentation does have that, but somehow I missed it, and I thought to keep that error in the tutorial, so that how to troubleshoot, and when you get into this you will know what is the resolution steps. And it is just one scenario where it failed, but it can fail for multiple other reasons, and this has quite a good list of the reasons why node will fail to join EKS cluster. So I think this is really a value add for this tutorial, so I am keeping it here, and I'll give the link in the description for this particular blog. Okay, so having said that, right, let's see, it says it's ready, but do you see the same thing when we try to check it in kubectl? So just wait, because it need to start Cloud Shell instance again. But let me just see, kubectl get nodes. So let's see, I'm hoping when it's saying ready, right? Yeah, perfect. So you can see that these two nodes are added as a worker nodes, and that is visible in compute nodes as well. And yeah, so I think this error, whatever we have got earlier, right, that is resolved now, and this is cluster is ready for us to use as a EKS cluster, and it has two worker nodes and control plane. We got it when we created a cluster in the first place, which is a managed service from AWS. So we don't see anything related to that in a node perspective. We'll not see control plane node here, but we do see worker nodes, and now this cluster is ready for us to use as a Kubernetes cluster. So you can go ahead and create pods and play with it. So that's it, guys. I think this is a good tutorial. It ended up become better when I got that error, and I could resolve it after troubleshooting for a few times. I even just to tell you that I even went into VPC, checked the VPC setting and all those things, but it turned out to be a really nice tutorial for you. So I hope you learned something new, and if you haven't subscribed so far, please do so. And we are going to see much more into this Kubernetes world of things, pods, replica set, deployments, everything is coming in next tutorial. So I hope you will learn something new. Thank you. Bye for now. Hope you learned something new today. If so, please like this video, share, leave your comments so that I know this content is helping you. Don't forget to subscribe, and that's now. Okay, see you again with yet another exciting tutorial about AWS. Keep learning, keep sharing what you learn, and thanks for watching.